So good morning, welcome to Maths EAPCET crash course. So till now we have covered what are the topics that we have covered. We have done trigonometry completely except for inverse trigonometry, correct? So trigonometry including hyperbolic functions and properties of triangle, from where questions are coming repeatedly. Like I told you, trigonometry 10 to 13 questions will be coming. So trigonometry completely is done except for inverse, we will be doing it later. Next, what we started with? Limits and continuity. Limits is done completely, and also limit summation problems we have to do today. Limit summation I told the concept again yesterday. Today I will repeat it again, the concept, and then we will be solving the questions on limit summation. And today we will be starting with the new thing, that is continuity and differentiability. See, limits, continuity and differentiability are all interlinked. Okay, that's why we started with limits, then continuity, differentiability, then we will go to calculus. Differentiability is different from differentiation. Okay, differentiability is different and differentiation is different, don't get confused. Next topic we will be doing is differentiation. Okay, that is the pure calculus we will be entering. Clear? So let us start. Still they have doubt left from trigonometry on me, definitely you can put your doubt here, I will try to resolve, or you can ask me directly. Clear? Do share with your friends also this session. Right. So now we will be starting with what? Continuity. Limit summation I will explain while we do the questions. So first now start with continuity. Like I told you, from continuity there will be one question that will be coming. From limits you will get how many questions? You are all dull, not answering. 2 questions. Okay. What is the breakfast today in hostel? Okay. Okay. Lemon rice is fine. Boys, you also same thing? Okay. So what is continuity that I told you yesterday? Continuity means what? LHL is equal to RHL, that means limit exists. But what is continuity? Just a minute. Okay, continuity at a point. So if you talk about continuity, see here. So first of all, for the limit to exist, the left-handed limit must be equal to right-handed limit. Okay, then we say that the limit exists. Then we say what? The limit exists. Now, if left-handed limit is equal to right-handed limit, definitely limit exists, we can say. But this is equal to the value of the function f of a. If this is equal to value of the function f of a, then we say that the function is continuous. That is, if you plot a graph for the given function, you should be able to plot the graph without taking off the pen. Okay, once you put, directly you should be able to do. Okay, suppose I plot it like this, then again like this, then this is not continuous, this is discontinuous. Okay, at a time I should be able to draw a graph without taking off the frame. That is the meaning of continuous function. The word itself says continuous. Okay, so what does it mean? Limit f of x as extends to a minus is equal to limit f of x extends to a plus. This is what? Left-handed limit is equal to right-handed limit. LHL is equal to RHL. Okay, is equal to f of a. Is equal to f of a means what? Function, value of the function, value of the function. Then we say that limit f of x as extends to a is equal to f of a. That is, this is what limit? LHL is equal to RHL is equal to what? Limit. Limit f of x as extends to a instead of a minus a plus. This is both left-handed, right-handed combined. We write it as what? Limit f of x as extends to a is equal to f of a. Then we say that the function is continuous. At which point at x is equal to a? At which point at x is equal to a, it is continuous. Okay, on an interval a comma b. This can be closed interval. All of you know what is closed interval, open interval? Any doubt? Okay, open interval, closed interval, at every point it is continuous. Okay, now based on continuity, okay, you have to know certain concepts which you should know. So what are the reasons that there will be discontinuous? First thing is what? If limit only does not exist. Okay, if limit only does not exist, then it cannot be continuous. Okay, if limit only cannot exist, then it cannot be continuous. Limit f of x as x tends to a minus is not equal to limit f of x as x tends to a plus. Then if limit does not exist, then definitely there is no point of talking about continuity. If there is no limit, no point of talking about continuity. Okay, first there should be limit, then you will talk about continuous function. If there is no limit only, no point of talking about continuity. Next thing is what? Limit f of x as x tends to a minus, limit f of x tends to a plus, okay, but is not equal to functional value. Limit is there, but not is not equal to functional value. Okay, so LHL is equal to RHL, you are getting definitely fine. This means what? This means limit exists, but at x tends to a minus as x tends to a plus. But if I put the x is equal to a value, if I get this is 2, this is 2, this should also be equal to 2. Example I am telling, this should also be equal to 2. Then only we say that it is continuous. But if this is 1 or minus 2, then we say any value other than 2 if it is coming, if we say that it is not continuous. Limit exists, but it is not continuous. Clear? So LHL should be RHL, should be equal to RHL. All these things we learned while studying about limits. But if this is equal to the functional value, that is if you put the value of x is equal to a, then we say that it is continuous function. Clear? Now if f of a is not defined, that is the function that is given is not defined, means we cannot say it is a continuous function. How? This you will understand when we solve a question. What do you mean by not defined? You will understand when we solve certain examples. Clear? Now let us take up this question. They will give like this, they will give the question like this, like piecewise function. I told you LHL RHL, when I told you we can use LHL RHL for piecewise functions. Piecewise differential function, that is the function can be split. See here f of x is not given as a single value, they given it as x plus lambda where x is less than 3 is equal to 4 at x is equal to 3, 3x minus 5 at x is equal to greater than 3, at x is equal to greater than 3 is continuous at x is equal to 3, then lambda is equal to, they are only telling it is continuous. They are only telling it is continuous means what? LHL will be equal to RHL, okay, that will be equal to functional value f of a. Here it is what? F of 3, because they are telling x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 means a value here is what? 3. So that means what? They are only telling this is the thing you should write. Whenever they say it is continuous, what you will write? Directly you will write LHL is equal to RHL is equal to f of a. Okay. Now what is this LHL? Now see here, this 3 and this 3. See here, x is less than 3 means you should take what? X tends to 3 minus. See, suppose I write x less than a. Here if x is greater than a, okay, suppose we have a function y square or we will take some function like sin x. Here there is function cos x. So what happens here is, for LHL what you will take? X is less than a means for that one you will take LHL. X is less than a means, see, one thing you should remember, I told you in the first class itself, x tends to a minus, it does not mean that x is equal to minus a, no. X tends to a minus means x is approaching from the left side, x tends to a plus means x is approaching from the right side. Okay, when they come and meet, it will become a continuous function. I told limit means it will approach, but it will not attain. Here they will come and attain means it will become a complete graph. Earlier it was like this, it was coming like this. Now continuous means it will join. Okay, that is known as continuity. Clear? Understood? Now focus here. X is less than a means LHL you will apply. If x is greater than a means you will apply RHL. Less than a LHL, greater than a RHL. Now where I should apply LHL, where I should apply LHL? X is greater than 3 means RHL I should apply. So x plus lambda, see this is, I will write directly, no need to write limit and waste your time. X plus 3, this will become what? 3 plus lambda is equal to what? 3x minus 5. 3x minus 5 is 3 3s are 9, 9 minus 5 is 4. Okay, 9 minus 5 is 4. And functional value is also given as 4. We will take one of this. 3 plus lambda is equal to 4. Lambda is equal to what? 1. The answer is option D. Okay, the answer is option D. They only told it is continuous, so I can write like this. Otherwise, if they ask you to first check whether it is continuous or not, what you should do? First find LHL, then RHL, see whether they are equal. If they are equal means limit exists. If they are not equal means limit only does not exist. Don't check for continuity. Okay, at that point. If they are equal, check for functional value. Suppose at x is equal to 1 you are checking, LHL is equal to RHL you are getting. Put x is equal to 1 in the function, f of 1 you find out. If that is also coming to be same value, then the function is continuous at x is equal to 1. Clear? Okay, next one. Clear with this one? How it is one? Clear? Rohan, Arsha, Nikhil, your name? Nishit. Okay, clear? Okay. Okay, this one. They are given if f of x is equal to x sin x into this is what pi by 2 sin pi by x, where x is greater than 0 but less than pi by 2, less than or equal to pi by 2. Here x is greater than pi by 2 but less than pi, then f of x is what they are asking. Okay, now whenever I take the x value, we should take the value where it is splitting. Where it is splitting? Pi by 2. Here also it is splitting at what? Pi by 2. This is the thing. See, the last value, here the first value. You should consider that. Don't worry about these values. Okay, the last value here, here the first value you should consider. Okay, now LHL which I should consider? X sin x is LHL because x is less than pi by 2. RHL is what? X is greater than pi by 2, so this one I should consider. Correct. So first let us find out LHL. Here they have not told continuous or anything, we should only find out. So LHL is what? LHL is limit as x tends to pi by 2 minus, that doesn't mean that x is equal to pi minus pi by 2, x tends to pi by 2 minus, or I will just write pi by 2, just write pi by 2. Okay, this will become what? X tends to pi by 2. What function I should take? This function, x sin x, x sin x. So that is equal to what? X sin x. Directly I can put the value, direct substitution method. So sin pi by 2 is 1, so x sin x is what? Pi by 2. I will get what? Pi by 2. Directly putting the value, pi by 2 into sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is 1, sin 90 is 1, so pi by 2 into 1 is pi by 2. I got LHL. What is the value? Pi by 2. Now RHL, let us find out. RHL limit, here also x tends to pi by 2 only, but function is what? This one. This function is what? This one. Correct, no? So this will be what? Pi by 2 into sin pi plus x, sin pi plus x, sin pi plus x. Now wherever x is there I can put pi by 2, direct substitution. So what I will do? Pi by 2 into sin pi plus pi by 2, pi plus pi by 2. Now my question, those who listen to trigonometry class, you will be able to answer. Sin pi plus pi by 2 is which quadrant? Third quadrant. Third quadrant, sin is positive or negative? Negative. So excuse me, so this will become what? Sin pi plus pi by 2 is minus sin pi by 2. So this will become what? Pi by 2 into within bracket minus sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 answer is 1. So pi by 2 into minus 1 is minus pi by 2. So here it is pi by 2, here it is minus pi by 2. LHL is not equal to RHL. Limit itself does not exist. So f of x is continuous or what? What I should write the answer? Discontinuous at x is equal to pi by 2. That's all. Or if they give the option, limit does not exist at x is equal to pi by 2. They can give the option anyway. Okay. So f of x is discontinuous at x is equal to pi by 2. This is the answer. Simple, no? Just put the values. X is less means LHL. X is greater means for that function RHL. Clear? Harsha focusing? Nikhil? Okay. Now look at this. Let the function f of x log of something is given where x is not equal to 0 is equal to 10 at x is equal to 0. Okay, at x is equal to 0, be continuous at x is equal to 0, then a is equal to what? Then a is equal to what? They are telling at x is equal to 0 it is continuous, at x is not equal to 0, at x is not equal to 0 means there we should find out what is the value we are getting. See, at x is equal to 0, see I am at Hyderabad, okay, at x is equal to 0 means I am in Hyderabad. If I am telling at x is tending to 0, at x tends to 0 means I am telling I am approaching towards Hyderabad. I may be anywhere but not at Hyderabad. I am approaching towards Hyderabad but not at Hyderabad. Okay, that is the meaning of x approaching. That is the meaning of x approaching. Clear? So here this is what is given. They are telling is continuous. Is continuous means no need to check LHL, RHL. Definitely they will be equal. So it's continuous means whenever we say a function is continuous, suppose there is a function f of x is continuous at x is equal to a. So what we will write? Limit f of x LHL, RHL exists means x tends to a is equal to, we will write it as what? F of a. F of a, correct na? So here f of x is what? This one. F of x is this one. So I will write what? Limit f of x is what? Log or ln 1 plus 5x by x minus ln 1 plus ax, okay, as x tends to 0 only, as x tends to 0 is equal to f of x. F of x is what? F of 0. F of 0. F of 0 is given to be how much? 10. This value is given as what? 10. Now see here, x is there, okay, I can separate and divide it. This x is denominator for both, so I can separate and divide x. So here only let me do it, no need to do one more steps. I will write it as what? Okay, this will be x, this will be x. Okay, if you want, please copy the question. Solution, just observe. I want you to solve by yourself. Solution. Okay, if you get doubt, you have to get back to me. So you have to learn the solution how we are doing in the class. After that, you have to try by yourself. Questions you practice, I mean follow, copy it down. Otherwise, in the study hour, I will display it again, the questions for you to copy. You have to listen to the class with utmost focus. That is important. Got it, Anusha, Siri, Gayatri, birthday girl. Okay, fine. All of them wished, huh, you people? Okay, that's good. Fine. So limit 1 plus 5x, this is 1 plus ax. Okay, so we have one formula, that is what? Log. Okay, log of 1 plus x by x is what? 1. But here 5 is there. So what I should do? Divide by 5 and multiply by 5. Here I will multiply by 5. Here I will divide by a and multiply by a. Okay, now what will happen to this? See, there is a formula. Let me write down for new students. See, limit as x tends to 0, log of 1 plus x by x is equal to 1. 1 plus x by x is equal to 1. Here whatever the coefficient is there, we should write. Suppose here it is 1 plus ax by, this should be ax, then it will be a. Okay, this will be a. Here it is same form, 5x. But here 5 is not there, I will write 5 and multiply by 5. Divide by 5 and multiply by 5. Divide by a and multiply by a. So this will become what? This will become what? This entire thing, and this entire thing will become what? 1. This will become 1 and this will also become 1. So this will be 1 and this will be 1. So we are left with what?
5 minus 5.
5 minus what is that?
A.
So we are having 5 minus a. So 5 minus a, 5 minus a is equal to 10. Okay, just a minute. 5 minus a is equal to 10. So a will be equal to what? Minus 5. A is equal to what? Minus 5. So the answer is minus 5. Clear? Option D, minus 5. Clear? Got it? This is how they will ask continuity questions. Questions on continuity will be simple. They will ask like this. So, are we following? Online students following? Okay. Clear with this question? Okay, next question. See this question. Observe all of you. They were given. Am I going fast? Pace is okay, no? We have to cover most of the things, that's why. Okay, the values of a and b such that the function, they have given it is continuous everywhere. Everywhere means at every real numbers. The function is continuous everywhere they are telling. Now, they are telling continuous, that means what? Limit definitely exists. LHL is equal to RHL. Now, see here, for this one, x is less than minus pi by 2. That means here I can apply LHL. So, if I apply LHL directly here, this will be what? Minus 2 sine of minus pi by 2. Sine of minus pi by 2 means what? See, sine of minus pi by 2 is minus sine theta. This will give me 2. Okay, this is x is greater than minus pi by 2. This will be RHL. This will be RHL. I am considering this and this. I am considering initially this and this. So for these two I will apply. This is LHL. This is RHL. This is the function. Now if I apply, this is what? A into sine of minus pi by 2 is what? Minus a plus b. Minus a plus b. Correct, no? Minus a plus b. Minus a plus b. They are telling it is equal. Why it is equal? They are telling it is continuous everywhere. That means it is continuous at minus pi by 2 also. This is minus 2. This is minus a plus b. So we got what? First equation, minus a plus b is equal to what? 2. Okay. This is one thing. Now let us consider at pi by 2 and this pi by 2. Okay. Pi by 2 and this pi by 2. See, they have written like this, don't get confused, or they can write it like this also, pi by 2 is less than or equal to x. That is same thing. X is greater means pi by 2 is less than or equal to x. So this is the ending value, this is the beginning value. To confuse you, they have written like this. Okay, this is ending value, this is beginning value. So at minus pi by 2 we checked, and no need to check, we have to find the value. They have told it is continuous, we are not checking, we are using the values. Okay, so this pi by 2 and this pi by 2 is there, Nishit following. So we have to find at pi by 2. Okay, we have to find at pi by 2. what is the value we are getting. So this pi by 2 if I apply this LHL, this pi by 2 apply, this is what? RHL. So A sin pi by 2 is what? A into 1 plus B, A plus B. This will be equal to, this pi by 2 if I apply, cos pi by 2 is what friends? 0. So A plus B is equal to 0. So we got what? Minus A plus B is equal to 2. A plus B is equal to 0. I can write what? B is equal to minus A I can write. B is equal to minus A I can write. Here minus A is there. Instead of minus A I can put B value. So B plus B is equal to 2. So 2B is equal to 2. B will be equal to 1. B is equal to 1 means if I put B is equal to 1 here. So this will become what? Minus A is equal to 1. A is equal to minus 1. Just normal calculation. This you will be able to do. So the answer is what? A is equal to minus 1. B is equal to 1. That's all. Just basics of limits and continuity. They have only given what? It is continuous. They have only given it is continuous. Just put the values. Following Navneeta, Nidhi, Anusha, Bhavani. Your names, please tell me your names. Srinidhi? Manaswini. Manaswini, Srinidhi? Niharika. Niharika, Manaswini, Srinidhi. Okay. Riharika. Liharika. Liharika, Manaswini, Srinidhi. Okay, fine. Okay, next one. This question is important. See here. Find the value of P and Q for which the function f of x, okay, they were given it, f of x is continuous, okay, f of x is continuous at which point x is equal to 0, okay, f of x is continuous. The question is not complete. Actually the question should be for which the function f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0. We have to find the value of P and Q. We have to find the value of P and Q. Okay. I think where is options? Options are not there. Not a problem. Okay, not a problem. So see here, they are telling it is continuous. Is x is less than 0, x is greater than 0. That means what? LHL should be equal to RHL. First of all, LHL if I apply, that means what? At x is equal to 0, this will become what? 0 by 0 form. This will become 0 by 0 form. I told you 0 by 0 form comes means definitely let us apply LH rule, L'Hopital rule. So we will apply LH rule. Okay, LH rule if I apply, this will be equal to what? Sin means this will be cos of P plus 1 x. But don't forget this coefficient. This will come out P plus 1 into cos of P plus 1 x, P plus 1. Okay. P plus 1 into cos of P plus 1 x plus this is what derivative of sin is cos x and derivative of x is 1. See, L'Hopital rule, numerator separately, denominator separately, we have to differentiate. L'Hopital rule, don't apply quotient rule here. L'Hopital rule says f dash of x divided by g dash of x, not f by g dash of x. No, it's not like that. Okay, clear? Liharika following, Srinidhi, Manaswini. Okay, see, this what we have. Now if I apply limit, that is if I put x is equal to 0, what will this become? P plus 1, cos 0 is 1, okay, plus 1. Okay, so what I will get? P plus 2, P plus 2, P plus 2 I will get it. P plus 2 will be equal to Q, because see here, this is LHL, this is RHL, will be equal to the functional value. Functional value is what? At x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, LHL at x less than 0 will be equal to RHL at x greater than 0 will be equal to the functional value f of 0, that is at x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 is what? Q. We got this value, we will make it equal to Q. P plus 2 is equal to Q we got. Now let us go to RHL. RHL square root of x plus x square minus square root of x by x to the power of 3 by 2. This is given. Now by looking at it, what I am thinking is like can we take x outside? X if I take outside here, x I can take outside. If I take x outside, definitely here square root is there. I should add x to the power of 1 by 2, okay, into 1 plus x. X if I take outside, this will become 1 plus x to the power of 1 by 2. See here, x plus x square is there. X I am taking outside means along with that square root will also come out for this, x to the power of 1 by 2, 1 plus x to the power of 1 by 2 minus what I can write, x to the power of 1 by 2. I am talking only about numerator, divided by x to the power of 3 by 2 I can write it as what? x root x. X root x means I can write it as x into x to the power of 1 by 2. I can write it. Okay. Now x to the power of 1 by 2, x to the power of 1 by 2 is common. I can remove it. I can take it outside, or it is here also, it is here also, it is here also. Remove it. It is done. Now we are having what? We are having 1 plus x to the power of 1 by 2 minus 1 by x. Okay. For this you can use directly differentiation. You can use, if I apply 0, what is coming? If I apply 0, this is 1 minus 1 by 0, that is 0 by 0 form. I can either apply L'Hopital rule, or I can apply even, what is that we learned yesterday? Binomial expansion. Very good. Okay, Spandana, what is that? What we can apply? Binomial expansion. If I apply binomial expansion, what I can do? 1 plus 1 by 2 x minus 1 by x. So plus 1 minus 1 cancels. So 1 by 2 x by, what is this? X cancels. So this is equal to what? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is what? This is nothing but equal to functional value. That is q. So we got the value of q to be what? 1 by 2. Suppose for new students, you don't know what is binomial expansion or binomial approximation. If I use L'Hopital rule, this will become what? 1 by 2 into 1 plus x. 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 1 by 2 divided by 1. Okay, this will be 0 divided by 1. Now what will this become? 1 by 2 by 1 plus x. Minus, if I bring it down, this will become plus. Okay, 1 by 2, see here, top it is minus 1 by 2. If I bring it down, this will become plus 1 by 2, 1 plus x. So if I put x is equal to 0, 1 plus 0 to the power of 1 by 2, this will be 1 to the power of 1 by 2, that is 1 itself. 1 to the power of 1 by 2 is 1 itself. I will have 1 by 2. So this RHL should also be equal to the functional value, that is q. Okay. So p plus 2 is equal to q, that is LHL is equal to q, RHL is also equal to q. So we got the q value as what? 1 by 2. Now what they are asking us? P value. P value will be equal to what? P plus 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So what will be P? 1 by 2 minus 2, that is minus 3 by 2. Minus 3 by 2. Clear? Minus 3 by 2 is the right answer for P, and Q is what? 1 by 2. Clear? Got it? Understood? Sanvi got it? Clear? Srinidhi, Manaswini, Liharika, Bhavani, Sahiti, Gayatri, clear? Understood? Harsha following? Okay. Next. Okay. So properties of continuous functions. If we talk about properties of continuous functions, if let f of x and g of x be continuous functions at x is equal to a, if f of x and g of x are continuous, their sum is also continuous and their difference is also continuous, and if they are multiplied by a constant, that function is also continuous. Suppose f of x is continuous means c times f of x, that is also continuous. Okay, c times f of x is also continuous. The sum and difference is also continuous, the product is also continuous, their quotient is also continuous. Okay, f of g and g of f, that is the composite functions. The composite functions, they are also continuous. They are also continuous. Okay, the composite functions are also continuous. Then I also told you, while talking about periodicity, composite functions. So when the composite functions are given, the period of which function we should consider? The innermost function. The period of the innermost function is the period of the complete composite function. Don't forget this. Okay. So composite functions are also continuous. If f of x and g of x are continuous, they are composite functions. F of g of x or g of f of x, they are also continuous. Their sum and difference, their product, their quotient, they are also continuous. Please remember this property. This will be highly useful. And all the polynomial functions, they are continuous at all the points. The polynomial functions are continuous at all the points. See, okay. So constant function, any constant, that is also continuous. Polynomial, modulus function, rational function, all the trigonometric functions, okay, all the inverse trigonometric functions, e power x, log x, okay, all these functions are continuous on their domain. Continuous on their domain means on the defined domain it is continuous. Okay, clear? It is continuous. Next. Now let us talk about differentiability. Before going to this thing, what is it? Before going to the questions, let us discuss about differentiability. Okay, continuity you understood, limits you understood, we have to understand differentiability. Now differentiability and geometrical meaning. If left-handed derivative is equal to right-handed derivative if you get a finite value, then we say that the function is differentiable. Condition for differentiability is what? Limit f of this one, no need to remember like this. You can write it like this: limit f of x minus f of a by x minus a, okay, as x tends to a, okay. What is this? If you are getting some finite value, then we say that the function is differentiable. Now we are talking about differentiability. Okay. The graph is smooth and geometrically implies that there is a unique tangent at x is equal to a. What is this? I will explain. Okay. So how we told LHL is equal to RHL, here also left-handed derivative should be equal to right-handed derivative. Okay. Left-handed derivative should be equal to right-handed derivative. This I will explain with the questions. Okay. Now see here, very important point is, first of all there should be limit existing. If the limit exists, then we say continuous. Does not mean that it is continuous. Limit exists means if it is equal to functional value, then it is continuous. If it is continuous, there is a probability that this is differentiable. It may be differentiable. I am not telling all the continuous functions are differentiable, no. So continuous functions can be differentiable. Most of the continuous functions are differentiable, but vice versa is not true. Okay, if it is differentiable, definitely it should be continuous, that is true, but all the continuous functions are not differentiable. But continuous functions, for a function to be differentiable, first rule is what? It should be continuous. For a function to be differentiable, don't get confused. See here, limit should exist and should be equal to functional value, function a. Then we say it is continuous. If continuous, out of that some may be differentiable. Some of them may be differentiable. If it is continuous, some of them may be differentiable. So, but some of the continuous function may not be differentiable. Which are those? I will show you. Okay. If a function is continuous, some of them may be differentiable, but some of them may not be differentiable. But if a function is differentiable, then definitely it is continuous. Okay. If a function is differentiable, then definitely it is continuous. Okay. If the function is continuous, then definitely it should be not continuous. If the function is differentiable, see, remember like this: any function which is differentiable, it should be definitely continuous. Then only you can draw the tangent. If there is cuts, that is, if it is not continuous, where will you draw the tangent? You will not have a curve itself. If you have a curve only, you can draw the tangent, no. Otherwise, it is just a straight line. Okay, tangent, for that we need a curved line like parabola, hyperbola, conics. What is that? Ellipse, circle, all these things. They are all what? Continuous, correct na? There is no break there. Okay, so you will use pen once and then you will lift it out. You will not like keep writing then lifting it out, no. Okay, if you are decorating, that is a different thing. Then don't say I can draw it like this also. I am telling in a normal sense. So see here, all the differentiable functions are continuous. Remember only this. But continuous functions may or may not be differentiable. Most of them are differentiable, but some are not differentiable. Remember this. If I say a function is differentiable, means it is continuous. If it is continuous, means limit exists. Okay. See, in the reverse way it is true, but in the forward way it may not be true. If limit exists, doesn't mean that it should be continuous. But limit should exist for it to be continuous. Okay. So remember like this: first, limit should exist. It should be equal to functional value. If it is equal to functional value, continuous. Okay. Then if it is continuous, for that function, if you can draw a unique tangent, that means at one end only one point if you can draw a tangent. Unique tangent means what? Your name is unique. Okay. At that point only if you can draw a tangent, then it is differentiable. Otherwise it is what? Not differentiable. If you can draw two tangents, it is not differentiable. Okay, it is not differentiable. But if it is differentiable, it came from continuity. From continuity only differentiability came. So if it is differentiable, means it is definitely continuous. If out of 100% continuous functions, 80% of the functions may be differentiable, remaining 20% may be not differentiable. So can I say that all continuous functions need not be differentiable? Correct statement, no? If I say all continuous functions are differentiable, no. Wrong. All differentiable functions are continuous? Yes. Clear? This much you remember. If I tell again, you will get confused. Clear? Got it? Next, based on this. So what I gave for limits, same thing here. F of x, g of x, If it is differentiable, their sum and difference is also differentiable, and the product and quotient is also differentiable. Then when we talk about f of x, this is differentiable but this is not differentiable, their sum and difference is not differentiable, but the product and quotient may be differentiable, may not be. For this what you should do, you have to check this, check here. So when both of them are not differentiable, the sum and difference may be or may not be. This also may be or may not be. So you have to check. Same like limits. Okay. So you don't have to worry about this. With questions you will understand. This is the question given. A function f of x, okay, 1 plus x, 5 minus x is not continuous at x is equal to 2, is differentiable, is continuous, none of this. So they are asking whether continuous, whether differentiable, all these things. Okay, the point given is 2. Okay, x is less than 2, x is greater than 2. Now don't think about limits now. Now first you check whether it is continuous, then only you can think whether it is differentiable. So to be continuous, when you apply LHL, this RHL, they should be equal first of all. Okay, they should be equal and the functional value should be same. First LHL should be equal to RHL. Limit only does not exist means there will not be continuous. If it is not continuous means it will not be differentiable. So put the value of 2 here, what we will get? 1 plus 2, 3. If I put the value of 2 here, 1 plus 2, 3. So they are equal, definitely it is continuous at x is equal to 2. Okay, function is continuous at x is equal to 2. Okay, function is continuous at x is equal to 2. Correct now? See here, x less than 2, and if I put the value of x is equal to 2, again we are getting 3. So it is continuous. Whether it is differentiable or not, what we should do for that? See here, LHD is equal to RHD. See here, this one is there. See, this is there. You can apply this, but don't have to do this. Don't need to follow these steps. We'll follow. See, this is what is given here. If the function is differentiable, then it is continuous, but converse is not true. That is what I told you. If the function is not continuous, then it is not differentiable. Simple. If the function is continuous, okay. If the function is differentiable, then it is continuous. Differentiable is more important. If it is differentiable, then it is continuous. But converse is not true. That means what? If it is continuous, it is differentiable. You cannot say, because 80% may be differentiable, 20% may not be differentiable. Okay. If the function is not continuous, then it is definitely not differentiable. Now when we are solving this question, see reasons for discontinuity. One is what? Reasons for non-differentiability. Non-differentiabilities. Reasons for non-differentiability is what? One is if it is not continuous, it is discontinuity. First of all, it is not continuous only. If the graph is like this, it is like this and then like this. That is, there is split in the graph. There is split in the graph. It is not continuous means it is not differentiable. Another thing is vertical tangent line. This you don't have to worry. If the tangent is like this, the curve is like this, the tangent is like this. That is called vertical tangent. Okay. There is a corners. That means there is a kink in the function. That means what? If the function is going smoothly like this, it is differentiable. It is continuous and differentiable. But if the function is like this here, like this it is going. This is what? Sharp edges, corner, sudden turn. Okay, then it is not continuous, then it is not differentiable. Then it is not differentiable. Clear? Understood? These are the reasons. Anyways, look at this question now. Now, first of all, is it continuous? Yes, it is continuous. Now, let us check for differentiability. For this, what you do? Take f dash of x. F dash of x, this is what? 1 plus x is 1. Do differentiate directly. Then, this is what? Minus 1. F dash of x, is it coming? This is LHD. This is what is what? This is what? LHD. This is RHD. Are they coming equal? No. That means what? Continuous, but not differentiable at x is equal to 2. Here only, this is only standard example. This is continuous but not differentiable. So I told you, all continuous function need not be differentiable. So this is what is continuous but not differentiable at x is equal to 2. Thus this is LHD, this is RHD. They are not equal. So that means they are not differentiable, but they are continuous. They are continuous. They are coming equal here. Clear? Okay. Next one. Look at this question. The number of points where the function Okay, f of x is not differentiable is the number of points where it is not differentiable, where it is not differentiable. So clearly see here, x minus 1, this I can write it as what? I can write it as minus x minus 1 plus x minus 1. So this will give positive value or negative value. So there is change in value here, there is split here. So at this point it is discontinuous. Okay, but what about this? This point it is discontinuous. Okay, x square minus 5x plus 4, this I can write it as what? 2 2s are 4, right? So minus 4 x minus 1, I can write it like this, modulus sign. Okay, I can write modulus sign. Now see here, this point is also, it is not differentiable, at this point also not differentiable. But here if I talk about modulus is there, cos of x minus 2, but here if I apply minus also, plus also, it will remain the same, because cos of minus theta is cos theta. So this point I cannot consider, whether it is minus x by 2, this is if I apply minus of x minus 2 is cos of minus of x minus 2 is cos of x minus 2, plus of x minus 2 is cos of x minus 2. If I apply cos of, if I remove modulus sign, minus of x minus 2, this will give me what? Cos of x minus 2. If I apply, take it positive, cos of x minus 2 is equal to cos of x minus 2 only. So the function is not changing here, shifting here, it is the same. But here it can be x minus 1, it can be 1 minus x. Here it can be x minus 1, 1 minus x, because sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. So one will be sin theta, another one will be minus sin theta. What about this? This is normal bracket, no need to consider. Here x minus 4, so this can be x minus 4, another one can be 4 minus x. So whenever you see like this within the modulus sign, okay, there will be break in the function like this. Okay, now see here how many points, x is equal to 1, here also x is equal to 1, if you consider it as 1 point, x is equal to 4, okay, 2 points, x is equal to 2, this we should not consider. Okay, so how many points it is not differentiable? At 2 points. What are those 2 points? 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Understood? No? Very simple question. Okay, no need to solve, no need to differentiate and waste your time. No need to differentiate and waste your time. If they give the modulus function at this point and at another point is x is equal to 4, it is not differentiable. It is not continuous, not differentiable. But here you cannot consider when they give cos function. If they give secant also, it is cannot be considered. Why? Because cos of minus theta is cos theta only, secant of minus theta is secant theta only. Okay, got it? Okay, it will not change. The modulus value will not have any impact on cos and secant. Understanding? If you go to trigonometry, it will be clear for you. Okay, Srinidhi, Liharika and Manaswini, go through trigonometry classes. Rohan, Nishit, okay, Harsha, you also. You have not gone through trigonometry class, right? Go through the previous classes, then it will be clear to you these things. Clear? Bhavani, got it? Okay, next one. Okay. F of x is given as 1 by mod x, where mod x is greater than ax square plus bx, mod x is less than differentiability every part of the point domain, then the values of a and b are respectively. The values of a and b are respectively. Or else we will take up some other question. Okay, let us go directly to, wait, this much is enough when it comes to differentiability. Let us go directly to the previous year questions. Okay, clear with these things? Let us go directly to previous year questions, you will understand better. We will see EAPCET questions. Sharon, good. Join the class sharp 11:15. Okay, do share with your friends. Sanvi, you too. Sanvi, will talk to you today. Okay. Okay. Now it is coming blur. Now let us revise first limit summation. We will do some questions on limit summation and then we will go for continuity and other questions, previous year questions. Limit summation. Limit summation. Okay, we will take up a question. Okay, if they are given limit, if they are given limit as n tends to, what is this, n tends to infinity 1 by 1 square plus n square plus 2 by 2 square plus n square plus 3 by 3 square plus n square up to 2 by 5n, or I can write it as okay, clear. Listen, so this is the thing they have given. So limit summation, what does this concept says? Limit of anything, limit of summation can always be converted to summation, and then it can be converted to integration. Limit of summation, so limit of a function can be converted to summation it can be converted to integration. Okay, now here sum is there, we can do summation, but if sum outside this, if there is a product, okay, outside this if there is a product, I will show you through the question, no leave it. Okay, limit of summation, okay, can be converted to, limit can be converted to summation and it can be converted to integration. Directly they can give at this level, you have to get to here, or if they give at this level, you have to bring to summation, then to integration. They have given at this level limit. Now see here, I told you, you should write it in the form of, see here, we will write it as what, r by n here represents x, 1 by n here represents what, dx. Okay, summation represents integration. Now observe this carefully, again it is blur. Okay, now whatever is similar, whatever is without changing it is there, write it as it is. So we will write it as what, summation. Summation, n square is there, n square is there, n square is there everywhere. Okay, forget about last term, n square is there everywhere, you will write it as what, 1 by, what is this, n square, you will write it. This whatever is changing, write it as r. So in the numerator, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you will write it as what, just r. You will write it as just what, r. Okay. Now in denominator, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, it is going on like that. So what is happening, r square plus n square. Okay, r is starting from where, r is starting from 1 and it is going up till where, and it is going up till n. How n, see here, if for this if I put r is equal to n, so this will become what, n by n square plus n square is what, 2n square. Okay, n cancel, I will have what, 1 by 2n. Okay, so I told you in our formula, okay, I wrote the formula yesterday's class, always we have to take 1 by n outside, 1 by n we have to take it outside. Now we are having what? R square plus n square. R is running from 1 to n. So if I want n outside, that means I will take n square outside. If I take n square outside, I will get what here? 1 by n square summation of r running from 1 to n r, this is what? 1 plus r by n whole square. Because if I am bringing n square, I have to divide by n square here. So this will become what? R by n. See, if I am removing n square, I have to divide by n square here. So this will become what? R by n square, r by n whole square. So here n square is there. I need only 1 by n, not 1 by n square. So I will give this n here to the numerator. That is, this will become what? Summation r running from 1 to n, r by n divided by 1 plus r by n whole square. Here this will be what? 1 by n will remain. Okay, 1 by n will remain. Summation is there. Now 1 by n means what? I can write it? Dx. 1 by n means I can write it as dx. R by n means I can write it as what? X. R by n I will write it as what? X. X by 1 plus x square. Okay. This is what? Summation means I will write it as integration. R is 1 means this will become 0 and coefficient of n is what? Coefficient of n is 1. So 0 to 1 x by 1 plus x square dx. Okay, 0 to 1 x by 1 plus x square dx. Now if I divide and multiply by 2, this will become what? Log of 1 plus x square. If I divide and multiply by 2, this will become log of 1 plus x square. So I can write this as what here? This one I can write it is 1 by 2 log of mod 1 plus x square. Limit will be 0 to 1. If I apply 1, this will become what? 1 by 2 log 2. That's all. Log 1 will become 0 anyways, so I need not write it. If I put 0, it will become log 1. Log 1 is 0. So 1 by 2 log 2 is the answer. Clear? 1 by 2 log 2 is the answer. The video is still blurred. Okay, I'll check. It is blur, huh? Maybe it is coming blur today. Okay, I'll wait till it is clear. I hope it is clear now. Menu Galaxy tab. Okay, thank you. Menu, huh? Okay. Menu is our menu. This is okay. It's fine now, Sanvi. Fine. Now see here. These questions we have solved. Let us go to this question. See here. Some of you we have solved it, but let us solve it in the class also. Limit as n tends to infinity 1 by square root of n square minus 1, n square minus n minus 1 whole square. Please try by yourself, for whom I have solved already. Try by yourself. Otherwise, just observe. They are asking this. So this is what summation is given, limit summation. So we will convert this into first summation. So if I write summation, see here, definitely it is running from numerator is what? 1 only. Wherever it is 1, I will write 1 only. Denominator, what is not changing? N square is there everywhere. I will write n square. This n square, see here, n square is there. So this is what? 1. I can write this as what? Square root of n square minus 1 means I can write here what? 2 square. This is n minus 1 square. So this is what? N square means I can write it as n square minus 0 square. Nothing is there means I can write minus 0 square. So r is ranging from 0 to n minus 1. So this is what? 0 square. 1 means 1 square. Here I can write 2 square. This is n minus 1 square. So 1 by n square minus r square I can write it. 1 by n square minus r square. Okay, I can write it. Okay. Now I want 1 by n outside. If I remove this n square outside, here it will be n only. Because square root is there, it will be n only. I will write this as 1 by n summation r running from 0 to n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1. This is what? If I remove n square, this will become what? R by n whole square. So this will become 1 by square root of 1 by r by n whole square. Okay. Now let me apply this summation. Will become integration 0 to 1. This will become 0 to 1. 1 by n is what? Dx. 1 by n is dx. If you are getting confused, if you are not understanding, don't worry. If you watch the previous class, you will get it. Don't worry. Have patience. So this will be 1 by n is what? Dx. 1 by square root of r by n is what? X. R by n is x. So 1 minus x square. So integration of 1 by root of 1 minus x square is what? Sine inverse of x. Sine inverse of x. Rohan, following? Sine inverse of x. Correct? No? So this will be 1, 2, 0. So sine inverse of 1. Sine inverse of 1 minus sine inverse of 0. Sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2 minus 0, that is pi by 2. So the answer is what? Pi by 2. Option 3. Clear? Option 2, it is again blur. Now it is clear. Okay. Charan, observe now. It will be clear. Just a little lag, it will be fine. Now clear with this one? Pi by 2. Now limit summation, I have some more questions which they have asked. Because out of in limits they are asking one normal question and also one limit summation based question. Okay, done. Okay, next question, see here, they are asking, question is, this is 2014 question, but it is important, they can ask this type of question. Limit as n tends to infinity, okay, please write down 1 to the power of 4 divided by 1 to the power of 5 plus n to the power of 5 plus 2 to the power of 4 by 2 to the power of 5 n to the power of 5 up to something they have given is what? Is option A 1 by 5 log 2, option B 1 by 4 log 2, option C 1 by 3 log 2, option D log 2. Now listen. After this we have to do continuity based questions. Now fine, okay, good. Please do share. You're not, people are not sharing. Sanvi, Minnu, Charan, do share. And you can put it as status also. It will be helping people. Okay. Charan, Sanvi, Minnu, please do respond. Clear. Now see here. This is what is given. Now summation. R is definitely running from 1 to n. It is going up to the here means. What is not changing here? N to the power of 5 is not changing. Okay, 1, 2, like that it will go on up till n. Okay, here we can write it as what? R to the power of 5. This is what? R to the power of 4. So R is running from, what is this? 1. R is this 1. Variable value is R. What is not changing? That will write it as n. So R is running from 1 to n. So limit as n tends to infinity, we will write it in form of summation like this. So limit will become summation. Now what we have to do? So we have to take 1 by n I want outside. So 1 by 1 simply directly I cannot take it. I have to take n to the power of 5 only outside. So if I take 1 by n to the power of 5 outside, this will become what? Summation r running from 1 to n r to the power of 4 by 1 plus r to the power of 5 by n to the power of 5. N to the power of 5 I have to divide here. So this way this will become r by n to the power of 5. This will be n to the power of 5. So this I can make this as what? I can make this as 1 by n. Out of this 5 n's, 4 n's I can give it here. 4 n's I can give it here, no. So this will become r by n to the power of 4. So here there will be left only 1 n. So this will become what? Observe carefully. This will become integral of 0 to, focus, 0 to 1. R by n is what? X power 4. 1 by n is what? Dx by 1 plus x power 5. 1 by x power 5. Now if I take this as t, so dt will become what? 5x power 4. So I should divide and multiply by 5. Divide and multiply by 5. So this will become what? Log of 1 plus x power 5. Okay, 0 to 1 by 5 will be here, 0 to 1. Once I get 1 by 5, I can write directly option A. So let us check this. This is what? Log 2. 2 to the power of 5 is what? So 1 to the power of 5 is 1 itself. This will become 1 by 5 log 2. Okay, the answer is option A. Clear? Clear with this now? Limit summation? Okay, done. So enough of limit summation. Okay, 1 by 5 log 2, that is correct. Okay, now look at this question. So they have asked AP 2024, 2025 will be solving later, 2024 they have asked this question. They are telling let f of x is this is given, then which of the following is true? Then which of the following is true? Okay. Now sometimes they will ask left continuous, right continuous. That means what? Left continuous, right continuous means suppose functional value you are getting it as 2. Function, if I put f of x or f of 0 if I put, f of 0 if I put, I am getting it as 2. Okay. LHL if I find out, that is also coming as 2. But RHL if I found out, that is coming it as some other value, let me take it as 1. Then LHL is not equal to RHL, but this LHL is equal to f of 0. Then we say that these two are equal, means then we say that the function is left continuous. The function is left continuous. Okay. But sometimes if this is coming as 1 and this is coming as 2, these two are equal, then the function is right continuous. Function as a whole is not continuous, but it is right continuous, that is all. Okay. This is the meaning of left continuous, right continuous. Clear? Now let us come to this question. Let f of x, this is given. Okay. Which of the following is true? Now at x is equal to 0, this is 0, fine. Now x is what is this? X is greater than 0 but less than 1. X is greater than 0 but less than 1. Now at x is less than 1 means I have to put what? This is which function I should take? See, at x is equal to 0, we are getting the functional value as 0. We are getting the functional value as 0. Okay. At x is greater than 0, what we are getting? We are considering 0 now. Take 0 as the point. Here 0, here 0. Okay. So this is 0, this is 0. Okay. At x is equal to 0, the function is 0. At x is greater than 0 means this is what? RHL if I take, what I am getting? 2 minus 0 is 2. 2 minus 0 is 2. So this is what I am getting. So these two are not what? They are not continuous. They are not continuous. Now let us consider it as 1. Okay. At 1. So if I put 1 here, if I put 1 here, 1 I will get. If I put 1 here, functional value is coming it as 2. So okay. If I put 1 here, this is RHL. X is greater means this is RHL. Minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2. So this and this at 1 not continuous, at 0 not continuous. Okay, you have to put the last values. Now let us see for 2. For 2 if I see x is less than 2 means LHL. 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 3 by 2. Okay. RHL, x is greater than means RHL. RHL if I put, it is minus 3 by 2. Functional value is what? Functional value x is equal to 2. Minus 3 by 2. X is equal to 2 is what? Minus 3 by 2. So all are equal, that means what? The function is continuous at x is equal to 2. The function is continuous at x is equal to 2. That's all. Okay, at any other point it is not continuous. That is at 0 and 1 it is not continuous. At x is equal to 2 it is continuous. Understood? Understood? Should I repeat or understood? Understood. Understood everyone? Liharika, Srinidhi, Manaswini, Nishit, clear? Harsha, Vaishnavi, clear? Ritika, got it? Okay, next. See here, they are telling if f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0, then they are asking f of 0. They are only telling it is continuous. Okay, they are only telling it is continuous. That means what? If they are telling it is continuous, that means what? Limit f of x as x tends to 0 is equal to f of 0. Okay, limit f of x as x tends to 0 is equal to f of 0. That is a definition of continuity I am using. They are really telling it is continuous means limit f of x as x tends to a is equal to f of a is true, right? But here a is equal to what? 0. Okay. Now limit f of x is what? 1 plus x by 1 minus x. So this is what? 1 plus x by 1 minus x to the power of 1 by x. If I put x is equal to 0, what will happen? 1 power infinity. This is 1 power infinity. What will use now? Tree monkey property. That's all. So that what we will do, we will bring this down and we will subtract by minus 1. So this will become what? If I use tree monkey property, this you will understand when I do it. So 1 by x into 1 plus x by 1 minus x minus 1. So what is that? We have the formula. See, limit as x tends to 0, okay, x tends to 0, f of x to the power of g of x, okay, will be equal to, if it is 1 to the power of infinity form, g of x into f of x minus 1, okay, limit as x tends to 0, but here it will be e power, don't forget this, e power of limit x tends to 0, g of x into f of x minus 1. What you will do? G of x, bring it down, we will consider that as monkey. While coming it down, you will break one branch, that means f of x minus 1, g of x will come within bracket f of x minus 1, this is e power. So same thing I will write here, e power of this limit as x tends to 0. Now if I send it there, this if I take the LCM, this will become what? 1 by x into 1 plus x minus 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x by e to the power of limit as x tends to 0, limit as x tends to 0, e power limit as x tends to 0. So this will be 1 minus 1, this is what we will have, this will be, we will be having 2x by x into 1 minus x, correct? No, e power, okay, limit e power as x tends to 0. So x and x will cancel. If I put, this will be 2 by 1 minus x, if I put x is equal to 0, this will just be 2, so this will be what? E power 2, that is e square. What is the answer? Option 2. Very simple, no? Very simple. Just you have to know this property and you have to apply it correctly. So here if I do this, x and x will cancel. Now if I apply the limit here, x if I put 0, 2 by 1, I will get 2 by 1, e power 2 by 1 is e power 2 only. So the answer is e power 2. Clear? Harsha, Nikhil, Rohan and Nishit, clear? Understood this question? You people, Nidhi, Bhavani, Siri, Sai Kirti, Hasini, understanding? Okay. Shravanti, got it? Okay. This question is done. This question we have done yesterday. This question I told you we can use the formula, that is, other trick we can use is b square minus a square by 2. But here b, c and d is there. So we can use b square minus a square by c square minus a square. So that is what? 3 square is what? 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. And c square is what? 25. 25 minus 16 is 9. So this will be 5 by 9. That is option 1. Okay. So you will be using the shortcut trick which I told you in the first class of limits itself. Okay. If you watch, you will understand. Next one. So see here, please mark this question important while doing. So what they are telling is, if a real valued function f of x, okay, is given like this, for x not equal to 3 is equal to L for x is equal to 3, that is at the functional value it is coming it as L, okay, is continuous at x is equal to 3 and L is a finite value, then L minus k is what? They are telling it is continuous at x is equal to 3, they are asking us to find the value of L. So continuous means what? Limit f of x as x tends to 3, this is coming as equal to f of 3. Okay, f of 3 is what? L. F of 3 is what here? L. Correct, no? So limit, if I apply for this, if I put x is equal to 3 here, this will become, what is this? 9 2s are 18. But denominator if you see, 3x square minus 7x minus 6. 9 3s are 27, 7 3s are 21, minus 6 is 27. Plus 27 minus 27, this will become 0. If this is 0, the numerator should also become 0, 0 by 0 form. Then only it will be limit exists and it will be continuous. If denominator is 0, numerator should also become 0. Because otherwise I can directly write infinity. But here they are telling it is continuous. If it has to be continuous, please remember, if I check denominator, it is coming to be 0. Okay. If 1 by 0 means infinity, I can write it. Okay. But how can I say this is 1? But definitely I can say this is 0, because 0 by 0 form, if you apply limits, you will get continuity. So see here, 0 by 0 form. Okay, 0 by 0 form we have to take it. Denominator is 0. Denominator is 0 means the numerator should also be 0. Then only the limit will exist. Why limit should exist here? Because they are telling it is continuous. Okay, then only it is continuous. To make the limit exist, this one we should make it equal to 0. Denominator is coming equal to 0 means this numerator should also come as equal to 0. Then only you apply LH rule and you will get limit existing, then you will go for continuity. But they only told it is continuous. So such type of question, if denominator is 0, take numerator also equal to 0. What you should do? If denominator is coming 0, take numerator also 0. If they are given, if you got numerator 0, then you take denominator also 0. Suppose constant is here. Here I cannot say 0 or not, because here constant value is there. Suppose constant value is not given in the numerator, they are given it in denominator. Okay. If numerator is coming 0, take denominator also equal to 0. Understood? Here we are getting what? Denominator 0, take numerator 0. Okay. So that means what? 2x square plus k plus 2 x plus 9 is equal to 0. This we will get 0 only when we put x is equal to 3. When we will get 0? At x is equal to 3. Okay. We will put x is equal to 3 means this will be 9 plus 9 into 2 is 18 plus k plus 2 into what is this? 3 plus 9. Okay. This will be 3k plus 6 plus 9 plus 18. Is there any minus sign? No. Okay. So 3k, 9 plus 18, 27, 27 plus 6 is 33. K is 33. Minus 33. Correct na? K is minus 33. So this is implies k is equal to minus 11. Mark it important. Okay. Because we want k value also. We got k value. Now see here, if I put the k value here, I have to get the limit, that value should be equal to L. Okay. Now if I put the k value here, this is what? 2x square. K value is what? Minus 11. Minus 11 plus 2 is what? Minus 9x plus 9 divided by 3x square minus 7x minus 6 is equal to L. Limit as extends to 3. Okay. Now if I put, definitely if I put 0, I will get 0 by 0 form. So what I should do now? What you will do? LH rule. Okay. So we will apply LH rule. So we will get what here? This implies 4x minus 9 divided by 6x minus 7 is equal to L. Now you put the value of 3. 4 3s are 12. 12 minus 9 is? Harsha, focus. Okay. 12 minus 9 is 3. Okay. 6 3s are 18. 18 minus 7 is 11. So this is what? What we are getting? L value? 4 3s are 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. 6 3s are 18. 18 minus 3 is 11. Okay. We got L is equal to how much? 3 by 11. So L is equal to 3 by 11 we got. They are asking what? L minus k. So that is what? 3 by 11 minus of minus is plus. So 11 11s are 121. 121 plus 3 is 124 by 11. That is option 2. Option 2, that is 124 by 11. Clear? Understood? No? So most important thing is 0. If you get denominator 0, take numerator 0, find the value of constant. If you get numerator 0, if the constant is in denominator, take denominator 0, find the value of constant, put the value of constant, then apply limits, LH rule, you will get the another value. Clear? Got it? Next thing. Look at this, very important. Okay, see here, they are given limit as extends to infinity, 1 by 1 plus n cube to the power of 1 by n cube, product is given. See here, this means product. Okay, product is given. When they give product, write it as like pi. Okay, that pi means it is representing product. Instead of p, you will write it as pi. That is representing product. Okay, that is representing product. Okay, so this one can be written as what? Limit as n tends to infinity, pi, product of what you will write? Here you will write summation. Okay, here you will write summation of what? See here, what is common here? 1 is common everywhere, so I can write what? 1 plus numerator, you see 1 8 27, what is happening? That is what? It is cube. Okay, here what is this? Denominator is n cube. So what is this? R cube. Okay, good. So R cube. Okay, now numerator, see here, this one, the power 1 by n cube, 4 by n cube, 9 by n cube, that is what? Okay, R square by n cube. R square by n cube is there. Okay, R square by n cube is there. Now R square by n cube is there. Up till where we have to do? The value of what is this? Up till where we have to do? So if I put this one, n cube by n cube, n cube by n cube. or we will take it as what, n minus 1. What happened, blur? Okay, let me check. Thank you for informing. You brought the phone? Just open YouTube NEET WORLD. Just try to log in. Whenever is it put up, I mean mute the audio. Whenever it is blur, you just inform me. Today it is coming lot of blur. This is what we are having. So if I put n value, what I can take? If I take this as n cube by n cube up to what is this, n square by n cube. So that means what, r is running from 1 to n. This will become what, n cube by n cube will become 1 plus 1, this will be 2, 2 power 1 by n. That means what, r is running from 1 to n. But now directly I cannot solve, here product is there. So what we will do is, let us take this limit to be L equal to we will take it, L is equal to we will take it. Let us apply logarithm on both sides. So log L to the base e is equal to limit, log of limit, or I can write as limit n tends to infinity log of pi plus this entire thing. Let me take this as this s, okay, log of this pi plus this entire, this summation, no, I will write it as s. Okay, why I will tell you. Now log of product of something will become sum. Okay, that means this pi will go out, that means pi will be eliminated. See, limit of a summation will remain limit of summation, limit of a product will become limit of sum, this pi will go out now. Log of this product, log of the product will become log of the sum, log of the product will become what, log of the sum. This is an important property of logarithm. Log of the product will become log of the sum, like you know, log of a b c will become what, log a plus log b plus log c. This is nothing but, this pi is not that pi, this is representing the product. So this will become what, log L is equal to limit as n tends to infinity, this product will go out, this will remain only log of summation 1 plus r cube by n cube. Okay, what is this, r square by n cube. Summation will be outside actually, sorry, summation will be outside. Summation, log of product into summation will become summation into log, summation will come outside. This will be what, r running from 1 to n, this will be 1 by r cube by n cube, 1 by r cube by n cube. Now r square by n cube, this power can come down, this power will come down, correct, no? Log of a to the power of m, it will become m times log a, this power can come down. You are checking? Okay, fine. Now log L, now log L is equal to, just put a comment, it is clear, I have to see whether it is responding or not. Okay, now log L, r is running from 1 to n, so this will become what, limit as n tends to infinity, okay, r square by n cube, okay, summation r running from 1 to n log of, okay, what I can write this, 1 plus r by n whole cube. Okay, now I can write this as what, r square by n square, r I can write it as r by n whole square. I can write this as what, see here I will write this as, observe here carefully, I can write this as summation r running from 1 to n r by n whole square into 1 by n, okay, into 1 by n I can write it. I need 1 by n, definitely I need 1 by n always outside. So 1 by n means what, it is dx, summation will become integration 0 to 1, r by n square is what, x square, this is what, log of 1 plus x cube, log of 1 plus x cube, log of 1 plus x cube. So see here, x cube is there, here x square is there, x cube if I take it as, or 1 plus x cube if I take it as t, this will become what, 3x square dx, okay, 3x square dx, but here I don't have 3, so what I will do, multiply and divide by 3. So this will become what, this will become f dash of log t, that is nothing but it will become log t dt, it will become, if I take this as t, integral of log t dt it will become. So integral of log t dt, this will be 1 by 3 will be outside, okay. So if I take this integral of log t dt, or let us take it like this only, integral of log t dt, the value is This you used to do by parts, correct na? Integral of log x is c. Integral of log x, please remember this. Integral of log x is x times log x minus 1. X times log x minus 1 plus c, don't worry about plus c. Integral of log x, remember, it is x times log x minus 1 or x log x minus x. That is what? X log x minus x. X log x minus x. Same thing here, it will become 1 by 3 into, what is this? X is what here? X is x only. X times, what is this? X times log of t. Forget about t. I am not taking it as t. Okay. So, or if you want to take it as t, okay, we will take it as t. T times log t minus, then the limits will change. You need to do that way. If we take x1 plus x cube is equal to, see, limits will change or what? Let us see. 1 plus x cube, if I take it as t, if x is 0, t will be 1, if x is 1, t will be 2. So, this will become what, friends? This will become 1 to 2. Okay, 1 to 2. Okay, what is this? T into log t minus 1. So, t is what here? Log t minus 1 means. So, this will become what after integration? After integration only, right? We will write this. Okay. So, this will become t log t minus 1. Correct na? T log t minus 1 limits. This is what? 1 to 2. If I put t is this, the limits will change. It will become 1 to 2. Now, I should put what? Upper limit. 2 minus 1 is what? 2 minus 1 is what? Log 2 minus 1. Log of log 2 minus 1. So, this will be 2 into log 2 minus 1. 2 into log 2 minus 1. 1 by 3 will be outside. Then, if I put 1, log 1 is 0. 2 into 0 is what? So, here this is what? Minus 1 into log 1 is what? 0. Minus 1 into 1. That is what? This will remain minus 1. Okay, this will remain minus 1. Okay, we will have what? Minus 1. Minus 1. This will become minus 1 only. Okay. See, minus, outside minus is there, no? See, just wait. Just wait, let us see. See, no need to take t actually. Actually, no need to take t. Directly only we can do it. Okay, directly only we can do it. Otherwise, if you want to do it this way, so this will become what? Log t minus 1, correct na? So, if I apply 2, this will be 2 times log 2 minus 1, okay, minus, what is this? 1 into log 1 is 0, minus 1 into log 1 is 0, this is what? Minus 1, okay. So, 2 log 2 minus, what is this? 2 log 2 minus into minus plus 1, okay, 2 log 2 minus 2, okay, 2 log 2 minus 2, 2 log 2 minus 2, or I can take it as 2 outside, or I can take it 2 log 2 minus 2. So, 2 log 2, this will be 2 log 2 minus 2. So, 2 I can take it outside. Where is this? What is this? Minus 1? This is minus 2. That is what I have written. Na?
Here it should be minus 1.
Where it is?
1 minus 1 minus 1.
See, this is log 2 minus 1. This is what?
Minus 1.
Okay. See, no need to take t and get confused.
Sir, what log?
Which one? See, 2 log 2 minus 1. Okay. If you take, no need to take, actually, no need to take t directly, you can get it. Okay. If I take like this, what I am getting? 2 log 2 minus 1. Okay. Correct, no? 2 log 2 minus 1. Outside, what will be there? 1 by 3 will be there. So, this will be inside. Clear now? 1 by 3, 2 log 2 minus 1, this will be there. Okay. So, minus 2 plus 1, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So, 1 by 3, 2 log 2 minus 1, but this is what? Log of this is, log of L is this one. We want the value of L. L will be equal to what? L will be equal to e power 1 by 3 2 log 2 minus 1. So the answer is what? Fourth. Clear na now? Okay. Up till is it clear? Up till here it is clear. From here it is integration, which you have to know. Anyways, we will do integration. This will become clear to you. So integral of log x is what? 3. Yeah. What is option 3? 1 by 3 log 2. E power is not there. Okay, okay. E power is not there. E power is there means this will be option 3. Okay. So e power, I wrote it here but I forgot this. Okay. E power 1 by 3 log 2 minus 1 by 3. That's all. Clear? Understood? So that is option 3. So this will be e power something. This will be e power something which you must know. Integral of log x is what? X log x minus 1. X times log x minus 1. Or you can write it as x log x minus x. That you apply. If you take it as t, it will limits will change. So better do it without taking t. Better do it directly without taking t. You will get the answer very easily. Okay. No need to take t and do it. Directly do it. Then you will get the answer very easily. Clear with this? Understood the concept? Fine. Next question. It is clear. Okay. Let us go to the next question. Okay. This question we have already done. Okay. Before coming to this question. Okay. Look at this question. Here it will be. It should be plus. So see here. Look at this. Focus. So see here. This coming clear. Nikhil, you are checking. Okay. So see here. You also put it is clear or not. Now see here. F of x is given like this. X is not equal to 0 is continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay. Then the value of k they are asking. So limit f of x tends to 0 should be equal to k. Correct na? But here if I put x is equal to 0, what will happen? X is equal to 0, I will get 0 by 0 form. 0 by 0 form. 0 by 0 form if I get, I should use LH rule. Or while using LH rule, before that I can use what? Instead of LH rule I can do what? When its square root is there, what I told? Square root is there, rationalization. Binomial expansion, that is also correct. But here it is difficult. It is for 1 plus x form, but here it is not 1 plus x form. So when square root is there, what we will do? Rationalization. Square root is there, what we will do? Rationalization. So square root is there means we will do rationalization. That means what? Suppose I take this as a square plus ax plus b x square. This is a square minus ax plus x square. Let me take this as b. Let this be c. Let this be d. So this is of which form? This is a minus b. This is c plus d. C minus d. Okay. This is c minus d. This is c minus d. Okay. Actually this is square root of a, square root of b. Let me take it. Square root of c, square root of d. Correct na? Whatever is inside, let me take it as a. Let me take this as b. Let me take this. Otherwise directly if you do, it will take a lot of time. You will not be able to solve. Now root a minus b. So root a minus b, root b, root a minus root b by, again it is blur. What is this? Nikhil, check one second, it is coming blur. Please check once again. Now it will be fine, clear. The previous question, did you understand that one? How we got? While applying the limits, be careful. If you make it t, it will become 1 to 2, not 0 to 1. So there you be careful, that's all. Anyways, if you have doubt, you can ask me in the study hour also. Siri got it. Siri, Bhavani, Liharika, Srinidhi and Manaswini, Anusha, Nidhi, Sai Kirti, Hasini, clear? Ritika, Sahiti, Spandana, Vaishnavi and Shravanti, clear? Nishit got it, the previous question. So this will be root of a minus root of b divided by what is that we have? Root of c minus root of b. So we will rationalize this. This will become what? Root of a into root of b divided by root of a into root of b. This multiplied by what is this? Root c into root d, root c plus root d. Now look at this. This and this if you compare, a plus b into a minus b, this will become what? That is square root of this will become a minus b. Okay, this is what? Root c, this will become what? C minus d. This into what we are having? Root c plus root d by root a plus root b. Root a plus root b. A minus b means what? See here, a minus b means this is ax square plus ax minus x square minus ax minus a square minus a square plus ax minus x square. So what I can do? This is what will happen? A square minus a square cancel. I am doing directly here. X square cancel. I am left with what? ax plus ax is 2ax. C minus d means what? A plus x minus a plus x. So what will happen? Plus a, what will happen? Plus a minus a cancel. I will be having 2x. Understood? Directly I am doing here. Okay, directly in the question I am writing. A minus b, c minus d. This into root c plus root d. Root c plus root d is what? Root c is what? This is root of a plus x plus root of a minus x. Be careful here. Root of, what is this? Root of a plus, this is what? A square plus ax plus x square plus, this is plus, okay, plus root b. This is what? A square plus ax plus x square. Okay. Now limit as extends to what? This is what? Minus ax. Huh? Okay, this should be minus ax. Minus ax, this is minus ax plus x square, plus x square. Now see here, 2 cancel, x cancels. Now what is left? If I take here, if I put x value as 0 here, this will become root a plus root a. Okay, 2 root a. Okay, a into 2 root a I am having in the numerator. Denominator a square plus a into 0 is 0 plus 0. This is what? A square. This is 0. Again this is 0. I am having what? This is what? Root a square plus root a square is what? Root a square plus root a square is what? 2 root a square, that is 2a. That is 2a. Root a square plus root a square is what? 2 times root a square. A square, if it comes out of root, it will become 2a. So 2a cancel. I am having what? Root a. That is answer is option 2. Option 2. Clear? This way if you solve, you will get it easily. Otherwise directly if you take and do all these things, steps will be more. So for such type of questions, take one as A, take one as B. Whatever is inside, take it as A, this one B, this one A, this one, sorry, this one C, this one D. Then you will get the answer very easily. Clear? Understood? Otherwise it will take lot of time to solve this question. Clear with this? Okay, got it. Next one. Question. I will display it in the this one study hour also, don't worry. Okay, I will give the question, don't worry. Okay, this question. So see here, they were given if f of x, this function is given, is differentiable for all r, okay, then a minus b is what? Then a minus b is what? It is differentiable means definitely it is continuous. So first let me put the values at x less than 1 means here I will put x1, x value as what? 1. So functional value what we are getting at x is equal to 2, we don't know. So this will, if I put the value as 1, a plus b minus 13 by 8, okay, it will not be any useful for me. So 3 minus 3 it is not equal to, so if I put x is equal to 2, 6 minus 3 is 3, okay. So this is, so let me differentiate this, okay. So x is less than or equal to 2, equal to 2 means if I put the x value as 2, if I put the x value as 2, what I am getting? 3 2s are 6, 6 minus 3, I will get the functional value as 3, okay. If I put the x value as 2 here, what I am getting? B into 8 plus 1 should be equal to 3, because this is functional value. 3 to the 6, 6 minus 3 is 3, functional value x is equal to 2 means functional value is what? 3. This should be equal to 3, correct na, since it is continuous. So 8b plus 1 is 8b plus 1 is 3, 8b plus 1 is 3. So 8b is equal to what? 2. So b is equal to what? 2 by 8, I can write it, or I can write it as 1 by 4. Now if I put x is equal to 1 here, the functional value will be what? If I put x is equal to 1, the functional value will be, if I put x is equal to 1, see here, a plus b minus 13 by 8, okay, the functional value. A value is what here? So b value we got it as 2 by 8. A plus 2 by 8. Why 1 by 4? Keep the b value as 13 by 8, 2 by 8 only. Okay, so this should be equal to what?
11 by 8.
Huh?
11 by 8.
I am asking the functional value. See, if I put x is equal to 1 here, what I will get? If I put x is equal to 1, this I will get it as 0, correct na? This I will get it as 0. If I put this one will be equal to 0, functional value will be equal to 0. So this will be what? A will be 11 by 8. 11 by 8 plus 2 by 8 is what? A minus B, right? So 11 by 8. So this is 11 by 8 minus 9 by 8. So that we got it. A value is what? 11 by 8. Focus here. A value we got it. So the functional value for this is what? 0. Because we are taking it as 1. Here we should put 1. If I put 1, anywhere I cannot put because here only complete function is there. If I put 1, 3 minus 3 is 0. So I will equate this to 0. Once I get the B value, I will put it here. Then I can get the A value. So B value is what? 2 by 8. A value is what? 11 by 8. They are asking A minus B. That is what? 11 by 8 minus 2 by 8. That is 9 by 8, which is option 1. Okay, first option. Clear? First option. Got it? Okay. Look at this question. All of you please look at this question. This one see here. The function f of x, x minus mod x by 2. X minus mod x by 2 is continuous as maximum value as neither maximum minimum as minimum value. Is continuous for all x belonging to R. Okay. Let us see. Is continuous if I take 0. Okay. If I take this as what? Mod x is there na. If I take this as first, if I take it as minus, okay, mod x, I can write it as what? Plus x minus x. First, if I put it as x, x minus x by x, this is what? 0 by x is 0. Okay, if I take it as minus x, x plus x by x, that is what? 2x by x, that is what? 2. So, first we are getting 0, then we are getting 2. So, definitely it is not continuous for all x belonging to R. It is not continuous at 0 only. Why? If I take x is equal to what? Positive value of x, I am getting 0. If I take negative value of x, I am getting 2. So, this will become what? This will become, it is not continuous for all x belonging to R. It is not continuous at 0 only. Because we are getting what? 0 here, we are getting 2 here. So, it is not continuous. Now, what I can take? As maximum value of 2. Yes, it has maximum value of 2. The maximum value is coming it as 2. As neither maximum or neither minimum. No, it has a maximum value. Maximum value is what? 2. Okay. As minimum value 2. No, minimum value is 0. The function is having the minimum value 0, maximum value 2. But it is continuous or not continuous? The function is not continuous. The function is having maximum value and minimum value. But the function is not continuous. Okay. The function is not continuous. At which point it is not continuous? At x is equal to 0. It is not continuous at x is equal to 0, then it is not, you cannot say for all x belonging to R. R will include 0 also, no. The set of all real numbers will definitely include 0. It is not continuous at 0 means you cannot say it is continuous at x belonging to R. Okay, for all x belonging to R. So, first option is removed. Okay, maximum value is 2, minimum value is 0. That means this is removed. Okay, minimum value is 2, no. Minimum value is 0, maximum value is 2. So, this is the right answer. Clear? Simple question. Just put the values. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The last question we'll be doing. Please focus. Let f of x be a real valued function if f dash of x is constant for all x belonging to R. F dash of x is constant for all x belonging to R. Okay, f dash of x is constant. Let me take this constant as a. If I want f dash of x is given. I want f of x. That means what? I should integrate from differentiation. If I want the function, I should integrate. So this will be f of x. Integration of nothing is there means x. This will be ax. So constant, let it be b. Okay, ax plus b. I got it. Now they are telling what? F dash of 0 is 1. F dash of 0 is 1 means I will write it as f dash of 0 is 1. But here f dash of x is what? A. So a is equal to 1. A is equal to 1. Then f of 0 is 2. F of 0 is 2. So a is equal to 1 means this will become what? Function will become a is equal to 1 means function will become x plus b. Now f of 0 is 2. F of 0 is 2 means this will become what? F of 0 is 2 means this 2 is equal to x plus b. So this will become what? B is equal to 2. So the function that we will get is what? B is equal to 2 if we get means f of x is what? X plus 2. F of x is what? See, f of 0 is 2. That means what? Wherever x is there, I should put 0. B plus 0 is f of 0. F of 0 value is given as what? 2. So b will be equal to 2. Now this function, look at this. F of x is what? X plus 2. X plus 2 is what? Polynomial. X plus 2 is polynomial. Polynomial, I told you, is continuous at everywhere under domain. So f of x is continuous at x is equal to only, here only, no. F of x is continuous at only on this. F of x is continuous in R, set of all real numbers. That is option 4 is the right answer. Clear? Fine. So, okay, let's wind up now. Okay, so you can go have lunch now. So remaining questions we'll be doing it in the next class. Okay, and then we're starting tomorrow. We'll be doing differentiation. We'll be starting with differentiation. Remaining questions and also differentiation. All right. Thank you. If you have any doubt, please come back to me. Okay. Thank you. Let's wind up now.